never going to see Tom Hanks the same way for a very long time.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
In the rise of his career, Elvis Presley skyrocketed to superstardom with his manager, Tom Parker. They had a very complicated relationship for about 20 years, and Elvis continuously tries to break free from Parker and, wants to keep his happiness with Priscilla. And alright, I wasn't all of the beauty surrounding the movie. It was bold, it was loud as the legendary Elvis we all know. He is the king of rock and roll, and others may have opinions, but I love how the movie opens us up with the enormous beauty of a title. I was ready and excited knowing the movie was going to be awesome just simply by the big flashy title. And I was ready to enjoy it. But let's talk about, the good things. Before I can talk about what can be improved. The acting behind Austin Butler and Tom Hanks was beautifully outstanding. Tom Hanks did such a good job that I wasn't able to see Tom Hanks as the actor, but simply the character he was portraying. Tom Hanks gave me all the feelings of hating this man with a passion. The way he acted in the entirety of the film with no ounce of guilt or remorse for who he was doing to Presley had me wanting to punch Tom Hanks in the face, regardless, knowing that he's just an actor. Now, Austin Butler, let's talk about Austin Butler. He had me forget how Elvis Presley looked in reality. There are so many impersonators of Elvis, legit to the point it can be overrated. Austin Butler carries this persona so delicately. He balances between Elvis the legend and Elvis the human being. And I will say this, it's a biopic, so we will never know the truth behind Elvis's life. But if this is a resemble to what happened to Elvis, my dude suffered so much that no human being should ever be treated regardless of color, gender, religion, and so on. And I've seen so many interviews of Austin Butler dedicating almost 2 years of his life to creating this Elvis we all love and remember. Austin Butler helps me just see that Elvis was a person who suffered a lot. And regardless of the storytelling or how it conveys or if it conveyed differently, the actor just did such a wonderful, amazing job. Method actors, which is what he did, get a huge respect from me. And the last good thing I will mention is the music, without a doubt, is the best part of this movie. It's Elvis, baby. It's his music. And I was moving my shoulders in the theater. And damn, I have to thank Austin Butler because he did such a good job. I might have never experienced seeing Elvis in person or even on TV when he was alive. But thank you, Austin Butler. You made me feel like I was witnessing Elvis for the first time, as close as it could be. And it was so energetic, passionate, and most of all, heartbreaking. You can feel the happiness, the emptiness, and the anger Elvis felt towards how he was being managed by Tom Parker. Now let's talk about the not so good parts of this movie. I hate Tom Hanks. I am very aware of what I just said before. Tom Hanks did such a good job, but I will never forget this. And you might think that's a good thing, but no, it's not. I can never unsee Tom Hanks playing such a character. I hate this guy with a passion. I will say it a million times. Simply by how the movie portrays this guy, I have no idea if it's true or not. But just on the movie on its own, like pretend this was simply a movie, not a biopic. We don't know who Elvis is. Just a movie. I hate this guy. I have seen my share of characters throughout shows and movies I hate watching because of the type of characters that make your blood boil. And just for example, this lady from Harry Potter. If you've seen Harry Potter, if you felt the urge to kill this character off, Tom Parker is on top of that list. And the pace of the film is just too fast. We don't get a real taste of Elvis. Yes, there's a lot of wonderful scenes of Austin Butler. Yet, we're just kind of tossed a bone here and there. They crammed 20 years of history into 30-second montages. The point is, the plot did not fully sell me. I came out more frustrated than anything. And I wanted to get to know Elvis, and I did get to know him, but really in the end, I got to know more the manager. And there were just so many other characters like his mama, his ex-wife, his daughter, and his other colleagues. But in the end, they were just swept under the rug, failing, to develop these characters. And my final thoughts. Did I appreciate a different layout of a biopic? Yes. It's wonderful. Do I accept how it was done? No. The aesthetics are wonderfully made. It's bright. It's beautiful. I love the brightness, the costume changes, and a lot of the pleasing shots to adore. Though the editing was too over the top, I understand it was to elevate Elvis the icon, but Elvis on his own would have been enough. Just sufficient. And especially with the acting of Austin Butler's great performance, it stands on its own. So I'm just gonna say this, Tom Hanks' voice, cringy to watch. I hated the guy from the moment he started to narrate, and the montages were not necessary. But I see in this movie, it might have been. There's a lot of love and hate for this movie, and I would side more with the audience on this one. Simply because it conveys a message, and it moves me emotionally regardless of my emotion. And that's all I have for today.